MCI bus update, however long I've been doing it. Man, this thing is a lot of work. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I've got pretty much all the 12-volt conversion done. My son and I took it out yesterday. We went to Lowe's and Speedway and went to get it weighed. This is completely gutted. I've got all the AC stuff out. I've got, I did have the floor and foam in it, and it weighed 23,700 pounds, I think is what it weighed. I think gross vehicle weight on this, capacity and everything, is like 38,000 or something insane. So theoretically, I could throw it, another camper on top of it and still have plenty of weight left to go, which is one of the reasons why I wanted a bus like this. It's to the point now I need to start figuring out how I'm going to do the interior. I've still got a little bit of electrical stuff to do on the chassis side of it. I've got a couple gauges to put in and a couple other little things like that, but I'm not too worried about that. Like I say, everything did work as far as what I've got in here, except for the defrost. I've got to figure something out with that. I wanted to use the OEM defrost on it, but the blower motors are 24 volt, and obviously since I've switched over to 12, I haven't found a buck converter yet that has the amount of amps. I need one that's like 20 amps to run both those blower motors. I've seen people do a bunch of the diesel heaters and stuff, but I think that they can crack the windshields. So, man, it's a lot of glare on these Coke bottle glasses I got. But I met a pretty good friend about an hour and a half from here that came down. We traded some AGM batteries for a couple furnaces and a water tank and a couple other little things. Well, I had some more batteries that he needed, so he called me. He said he had a matching water tank, which will put me up to 80 gallons capacity on fresh water, and a dinette. The dinette's got some stains on it. I don't know if it can be cleaned or if I'm going to have to reupholster it. I don't know. Brittany thinks that it's no big deal. I think it would be a complete train wreck trying to do it. But her mom might have done them from time to time. Cushions. It does, however, kind of show a perspective on size. See if I can get all this in here. Ooh, wide angle. There's enough room here to put a couch, dinette. The miter saw is actually in the bathroom, which I don't think is going to need to be nearly that big. And then obviously you got a bunk there, and a bunk's going across the back. Then you got the hallway where the 2x4s are. Depending on how it goes, that would only leave where those tubs are for a kitchen. Or a kitchenette, I guess you would say. What I may end up doing once I figure out where this wall for the bathroom here is, how far back it needs to come, I might rotate the sectional 90 degree, or the dinette 90 degrees. If I do that, then I can put the kitchenette on this wall and put a couch on this wall. I don't know, I haven't gotten that far yet. Started working on the overhead console. I've got to get some flat metal to put this up so that stays up. But I got the frame done. I went ahead and studded behind it to hold the TV up there if I ever decide I wanted to. As of now, I don't plan on it. But that door on the right is big enough to hold the factory door that went there for the destination sign. And then I'll have to figure out something for the other side. I might reset a shelf in there for the driver. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. But like I say, that's kind of where I am. Having all the demo done now, it's kind of cool to, start going and building. But this wall right here is going to house all of the utilities. I'm going to have my circuit breaker box in there. And what I may do is put the shower in this corner Have a utility closet in this corner. And a little toilet and sink right there. And then you come in right about here. Got to kind of play around with that a little bit. But I guess what I'm going to do is just get the bunks built. And once the bunks are built, that'll tell me my starting point. Then I can work from there and get a true, dimensions of the bathroom and how I want to do it. Like I say, not a whole lot. I got to put another coat on these windows. These two are cracked, so I don't care about painting them. And that's the nasty, hazy window that had the bathroom over it. That actually, it looks really good from the outside. It just looks a little bit darker than these, but doesn't look, horrible. Meow. This is Stormy. He's supposed to be a barn cat. I don't know if he's actually caught anything. But I let them roam in and out of the bus. I figure they can keep mice down. One thing I did notice while driving it the other day is this seat sucks. It is air ride, but it bottoms out. That's why I've got the hole cut in the floor, or the recess cut. Was trying to accommodate for that. So I may be getting rid of that seat and doing something else. I do plan on painting all this brown, this cream color. That's kind of be the main wall color. This is actually International Harvester White, but it's more of an almond when you really look at it. I do keep a list written on the glass as to what I'm doing, where I'm going, and what I need. It's actually time to go through there because I've done a bunch of that stuff. Halfway painted the unused windows. Vinyl windshield's done. I mounted the air horns. Air cleaner's done. Brake chamber I still got to do a little bit of work on. So I need to get those cleaned and get that re-updated. It's actually the point now too where I need to get the rest of this stuff put up that I'm done with. These two totes are due from the rewire, which I'm actually going to keep because when I do a video on that I want to show you the tools I used. But all in all, that's where she sits. I'm looking forward to getting a little bit more done. You guys be safe and have a good weekend, or what's left of it.